Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am here today with something different that I've never done before, and I wanted to film a video of the makeup that did not work out for me. I was cleaning out some of the stuff in my makeup collection and throwing it out, and then I came across things that are almost full or half full that it just didn't work out for me, and I decided to make a video out of it. So I'm gonna start with a first thing that I got recently, and it's the reason why it messed up my lips today, and that's the Tarteist lip paint in the color Salty, which looks like a really nice nude, and it's obviously a matte lipstick. So that's the color. I really like the way it looks, and I had high hopes, but I just put it on the lip. I don't have it on my lips right now because I had to remove it. It looked awful. It began to settle in my lines. Oh, and before I actually put this on, I put this Elizabeth Arden lip thing that you put before your matte lipstick to prevent your matte lipsticks and other lip products to go into your lip lines. But that did not work out, and it went in there anyways, and it made it all disgusting and creasing. So I had to remove it. That's why, like, right now I just feel that my lip look weird, and it kind of does. I put something else on. Thunder. And all of my dogs are literally like right underneath me because they're afraid, poor little things. Anyways, so this product I would not recommend, and especially for the price, especially for the brand. It was really patchy. It did not apply good. It went in your lines. I looked like a clown. I kind of wish I took a picture of it, but it made my lips look bigger, but not in a good way. Not in like, oh, your lips look nice and juicy. My lips looked like I'm a child that is putting on a lipstick, and it did not work out. This product that did not work out for me is a primer, and that if you hear like sniffing, is my dog is like walking around the room and sniffing everything he can possibly sniff. And my other dog is so afraid of the thunder. That was her shaking the desk. That is so sad. Anyways, back to the video. I'm sorry. I'm a pet mom, so I have to make sure that my babies are okay. And her head is like right here on my lap. She's afraid. It's okay. So going back to the primer, the one that did not work out for me is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer Color Correcting, and that's the green one that is supposed to balance skin tones. Now, I wanted it to use around like my nose. That was loud. I don't know if you could hear it, but that was loud. My poor dogs. Oh my god. Now everybody's trying to get underneath me and on top of me. Okay. I know, it's okay. Okay, I'll be right back because I have to get this situated so they will not wake out, and then we'll continue with the video. I think I'm back. I got their beds next to me. One of my dogs, I have 3 dogs right underneath me, and Kalani is just right here, and she's shaking, so I feel bad. But going back to the primer, so you put it on your skin, and it looks green, so it looks promising. Like it's going to correct your skin tone or whatever you want. So then you start to put it on your skin, blah, blah, blah. And okay, let's start with this. Do you see how gross it is? It doesn't spread like a primer. Like it leaves a layer on, and it like, I mean, it kind of speaks for itself. The way, I hope you can see this. It's like, it doesn't blend in the skin. It shears out to the point where when you do put it on your skin and you like blend it out as much as you can, it's not green anymore, it's like disappearing. And look at this, ugh, it's gross. It's like disgusting. And I know they had 3 other colors. Florida thunderstorms in the afternoon in the summer, that's normal. So I'm like trying to blend it out. Okay, so once you blend it all out and kind of remove the excess bullshit, your skin does feel nice. There's absolutely no color correctness at all. The next product that I have is a primer as well, and that's the Milani Prime Shield Face Primer that is supposed to be mattifying and pore minimizing. When you put it first on your skin, it's white, and then Once you start rubbing it in, then it becomes clear. And when you have it on your face by itself, it does mattify. So my hand looks mattified right now. But once you start putting on your makeup, it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't really minimize the pores, and it doesn't mattify your skin as well. So it's kind of like a useless product. I feel like once you put your foundation on, it kind of just disappears, and it's a useless step in your makeup routine because it doesn't do anything. So you're putting additional product on your face for no reason, basically. Maybe for some it'll work, for me it just did not, so I'm gonna have to pass on that as well. Now I'm gonna go to the foundations that I did not like, a few of them. So I'm gonna start with the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation. And at first, I remember when it came out and it was like the new thing. First of all, it's like really hard to get out. And it reminds me of a clay rather than anything else. Like, it's really, really thick. And yes, it will mattify the crap out of you, but it's just such a heavy product on your face. And it's so hard to blend out to make it look pretty that it just doesn't look good and you automatically become cakey. Yes, it is most certainly a mattifying foundation, but it doesn't look good. It's just too thick and you look like a cakey mess, and I would not recommend it. So that's another one that I have to pass on. The next foundation that I have is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Treatment Makeup. And it's the same, from the same line as the Instant Age Rewind Concealer, that it's actually really good, but the foundation itself is not. I always remove the sponge because I think it's disgusting. So you get the foundation out. The foundation itself, like, it feels okay when you put it on, but it has a really pinky undertone. Yes, the color again is too light because I bought it before I got a 10, but it's just, it doesn't stay on your face for too long. It doesn't blend out good at all. I had to give it a pass for this one, sadly as well. My next foundation is one that used to work out for me and I used to really like it, but I bought a second bottle and it just didn't do anything for me. It wasn't what it was last time, and that's the CoverGirl True Blend Liquid Makeup Foundation. What I liked about this foundation when I first started using it is that it's really lightweight. It's a water-based foundation, so it's not heavy on your skin. And it blended really nicely into your face. And the first time I was using this foundation, it was doing exactly that. It kind of blended with the skin and looked really, really nice. The second time I tried using this foundation, which, as you can see, I mean, it's full. You know, I used it like once or twice. It was really patchy on my skin. It did not blend out good at all. Every time I would blend it out, the Beauty Blender would pick it up from my face and put it on another part of my face and kind of like make me look all patchy and gross. Another foundation, I just try a lot of foundations because I want to find the perfect one. So another one that did not work out for me is the L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Foundation. I've had this for a while, but again, like, it doesn't blend good. I really wanted it to work, so I kept using it. It's more of a thicker foundation, but again, it was really patchy on the skin. It didn't stay on at all. As soon as I would powder it, it would separate, and then I would have the dots of foundation on my face with the powder clinging all on it and my skin peeking through it. So just overall, like, it just looked gross. It's not a good foundation. Like, I don't think it would work for anyone. Now finally, the last foundation, no, it's not the last, second to last, is the Lorac Perfection Foundation. It's an oil-free foundation. And as you can see, most of it is used. I only have a little bit left because it was so expensive. Now the color is way, way, way too light because I bought it in winter when I was really pale. And it does feel good on your skin, but it just didn't work out for me. It didn't look good on my face, and Jesus, this is light. Yeah, I'm not that pale right now, obviously. Again, it looked patchy, didn't blend nice, it didn't stay on. For that price, I believe this foundation is $38 something in that area, to the point where you buy a foundation at this price, it better work. So what I've been doing, as you can see, to use up as much as I can, I've been mixing it with other foundations that have better coverage and so on to make it work and to use it up, because that was the one that I exchanged for. So I don't even think I could have returned it or exchanged it. So I just kept it, but I would not recommend it. I would not repurchase it. So again, that's another pass for me, and I think I'm just gonna toss it because there's no point. It's just taking space in my makeup drawer. So yep. And finally, the last foundation is the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation. So when it first came out, that was like the big hit, blah blah blah, and everybody liked it. I didn't. It does give you like a very sheer coverage. I wasn't mad at that. Like, I wasn't mad at the product itself. I was mad at how much of the product you get. This foundation is either $13 or $15. So or maybe even more. So for a drugstore foundation, this is not the cheapest. You get 0.5 fluid ounces. So this is half of what you usually get. This one, I believe, is an ounce. So again, the coverage wasn't bad. It was really sheer, like light to medium. Maybe you were able to build it up if you put more layers, which I didn't care. But I literally used this foundation maybe 3 times, and that's it. That's all it had. And what I had to do to kind of like get the most out of it, so what I would do is I would actually remove the sponge here, flip it over, and then use that side that has more foundation. And next time I would use it, I would do the same thing, flip it over, and it was just a mess. I tried it with a beauty blender, which would make the foundation more of a BB cream at that point because it was so sheer. I also tried the foundation with a brush, which worked way better. But like I said, there was not a lot of product. I don't even think there was half a liquid ounce in this thing. The Maybelline Cushion Foundation, I feel like it's way better. I used it multiple times and I still have product. This kind of just dried out and disappeared after the 3rd use, so it was garbage. I have only 2 products left, and this is the only concealer that I have in this video that is crap, and that's the L'Oreal Visible Lift CC Eye Concealer. I think it's from the same line as the Visible Lift Blur Foundation, because that's the Visible Lift CC Concealer. At first, I was like, oh, this is cool. This has like a roller ball, and it's in the color Fair, I believe, so it's really light again. It feels really good when you put it on because of that ball, like it's very cooling to the touch. So you have it on, right? Like you see it, and then you start blending. And once you blend it out, whether you're using a brush or a beauty sponge, there's like nothing left. Like everything kind of disappears. If you use a beauty blender, then you're not gonna have shit pretty much, like everything will disappear. If you use a brush, you'll have like tiny little coverage. And then if you powder on top of it, then it just clumps up and your under eye look so much worse than it did before. So this was a pass for me as well. The last product that I have is the Maybelline Brow Drama Mascara. I'm not mad at the mascara. I'm not mad at the way the mascara is. I hate the damn wand. Like, they were trying to be... I still have some product in there too. They were trying to be like innovative, and you know, kudos to that. That's nice. But this ball thing, like, it doesn't work. So it's just way too thick. And if you go higher than your brow just a little bit, it will go all over your face and your skin and everything. So the product itself, it's good, but the wand sucks so bad that as soon as I got something else, I just put it to the side. It's not a good wand for any other brow, but extremely thick one that can actually handle a wand like this. So why did they come up with that? Who knows, but that's another pass for me. So this is it. I really had fun filming this video. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.